Corey James at Bayou Advanced Weapon Systems, and just had a really exciting weekend this past Sunday. On April 14th, we finished the range validation, and load development for our 338-340. And for those of you just tuning in and don't know what the 338-340 is, well, the short answer, it's a 340 Weatherby Magnum that has a modified radius shoulder, which you can see from the fired cases compared to the loaded case. Okay, we actually fireform the cases by shooting them, obviously, and it's just a slight modification of the double radius, so we increase the case capacity and reduce the slight taper in the cartridge. We prefer to not load for ELR. This weapon is designed for extreme long range and extended long range, or extreme long range for hunting applications. That's why we test with the Barnes mono-metal bullets. We've always believed in Barnes. The all-copper bullets have been my premier choice throughout my hunting career. And I choose the 250 and 280 grain because I can get both of them to run pretty close to the same velocity of about 3,055 to 3,180 feet per second, range validated with extreme performance. And I'm talking quarter to half MOA easily. Now, the other thing we proved, and this is not bashing your favorite powder, so don't get all butthurt about it, because it's a fact. The reason we do load development and extreme testing and why it takes so long, regardless of what the manufacturer's burn rate says, the efficiency of the powder and the burn rate needs to be balanced perfectly to not only the case capacity, but the case burn rate within that particular case. So we tried more than just these three powders that are listed here. I tried H.E.T. H.E.T, which is a H.E.T brand of 4831 Magnum powder, slow burning powder. Always, the H.E.T 4831 is a great powder. It's very consistent, but it's also consistently the lowest velocities, period. With extreme accuracy, however, I must note that. H.E.T has always been a good solution. Now, yeah, we've tried a lot of powders, okay? And we validated most of the most common Magnum powders: Retumbo, Reloader 25 H50 BMG, US 869, 870, and the good old-fashioned Winchester 760, which, like H.4831, produced a lot of consistency. But the winner, the clear winner, is Alliant Powder RL22, or Reloader 22. Hands down, that was the best powder to use. Now, again, in our load development, we found that Reloader 22 produced the highest posted velocities. We reached velocities exceeding 3,300 feet per second with the 250 grains Barnes LRX. But we did find the balanced medium or mid-level load producing around 3,100 feet per second produced quarter MOA results in both the 250 and 280 grain projectiles, and absolutely zero signs of pressure. Now, IMR 7828, using relatively mild loads, showed a lot of pressure signs, which you can see from the cases. These three cases were the load development for RL22, and The mid-range load, which was the best as far as consistency, speed, and accuracy, only started to show a slight cratering on the primer, but the primer is not flat at all. It was only slightly cratered, and this was the most powerful load, exceeding maximum by over 6.5 grains, showed no pressure. The 7828, on the other hand, showed a lot of signs of pressure. The primers began to crater, began to flatten, and you can see the extractor mark on the cartridge itself, indicating significant pressure, and the velocities were about 185 FPS slower than RL22. So there's just no comparison, guys. Absolutely no comparison. The RL22 is the absolute winner. And all I can say is this is a winner if you want a extreme shoulder-fired 338 with a maximum amount of downrange energy with absolute flat trajectory. You sight this thing in for 200 yards, you pretty much hold dead on between 200 all the way out to 500-600 yards easily. You're going to hit your quarry. Now, this is not a rifle for everybody. It's not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. The 338-340 is built in a Remington 700 Ultra Action. As a standard, we can build that in any chamber or any custom receiver that you like. I mean, if you want a surgeon action, we can definitely do that. If you want a stiller action, we can do that. You want a deviant hunter, deviant tactical, we can do that as well. But my preference is the good old Remington 700 Action modified. We do spiral bolts as a standard, oversized tactical knobs if it's on a tactical hunter. We do bolt raceway tuning that's better than a deviant hunter, hands down. People have commented, why do my actions cost as much as a deviant hunter? Well, with deviant hunter, you're getting a lot of bling. And I'm sorry to say, but I'm an owner of several deviant hunters and deviant tacticals. And you really do get bling more than you get performance. I'm sorry, that's just a fact. Again, if that butt hurts you, that's too bad. But it is your choice. We prefer to build on the tried and true Remington 700. You know, the 700 Action has seen real world applications in Afghanistan and Iraq, people, and beyond that. Wars prior have been won because of the Remington. So we prefer Remington as the good American standard from which to build. It's your choice. The reason we're a custom builder is because we will build on any action that you desire, but the fact remains we will heavily recommend the Remington over any other custom action. It's not going to reduce cost. It's going to build you one hell of a weapon, however. And this weapon that you're looking at right here is the pinnacle of our development in a shoulder-fired 10.3 pound fully configured as you see it with that big heavy track optic, HS precision thumb hole straight line stock, a remage solution for barrel connection, meaning this is a switch barrel. We can switch it in any Magnum caliber that has a .540 head on the same bolt. So all you have to do is change the barrel, and you can have multiple calibers, whether it be a 30 caliber, a 338, a 378, or a 458 caliber. We can build it. We build using MGM's big bore brake, straight fluting, spiral fluting, whatever you desire. And the world's pretty much your oyster. And I decided on this particular rifle to call it the 338-340 Weatherby Magnum, which it is. It is the hybrid 340 Weatherby Magnum, and our Wildcat designation is 338-340. Now, we do sell the rifle with a 3-piece Redding die set. Comes with the rifle. It has to come with the rifle because this is a Wildcat. You are not going to run out and find ammunition for this available at Walmart or online at Midway or Gander Mountain or Cabela's. This is a custom rifle, folks. And it's engineered for the most extreme long-range hunting that you can imagine. Offhand shooting capabilities of this weapon is unparalleled, and nothing else can touch it that we know of. Now, a lot of people have asked, where can I find this ammunition? How expensive is your ammunition? Our ammunition is not cheap. It runs about $8 a round for this particular weapon. It's a performance rifle, folks. It's just like a Lamborghini. You don't buy a Lamborghini and then whine about the price of tires, okay? It's not a cheap rifle to run, but it is for those that are most discriminating and want the best in the field, and a big bragging point about having the fastest 338 on the planet. This is it. That's not a bragging point, that's a fact. Now, the other thing is, if you want us to build and manufacture a good inventory of cartridges, we do give discount breaks starting about 200 rounds on up, and we'll give you a discounted price on the ammunition. It runs about $5.85 a round, depending on the bullet configuration. Drop on by Bayou Advanced Weapon Systems, or simply Google Bayou Advanced Weapon Systems, or CBJ Precision Engineered Rifles, which are the signature brand built by Bayou Advanced Weapon Systems that you see right here. Give us a look on the web. Let us know what we can build. And not everything we build is as high-end as this. This is the pinnacle of our development. And if you have not experienced this rifle, well, you need to. This is a gift you should buy for yourself and enjoy the best. When you shoot this, you're not going to want to own anything else, and I guarantee it. Thank you for dropping by, and have a wonderful day.